Did you know that August 1st marks an angelic prison break, the rebellion of 7 ancient martyrs, and the transformation of a brilliant lawyer into a doctor of the church? Let's uncover the epic secrets of this powerful day in Catholic history. Welcome back to the channel, friends! Today, we are diving deep into the rich calendar of the Catholic Church. August 1st isn't just another summer day. It is a date packed with profound historical and spiritual significance. In this video, we are going to explore 3 incredible Catholic events associated with August 1st. The Feast of St. Alphonsus Liguori, the miraculous Feast of St. Peter in Chains, and the courageous commemoration of the Holy Maccabees. Whether you're a lifelong Catholic or just love learning about Christian history, you won't want to miss these stories of angelic rescue, unbreakable faith, and a relentless love for the poor. Let's get started!
August 1st marks the feast day of St. Alphonsus Liguori, a towering figure in Catholic history, known as a priest, moral theologian, and the founder of the Redemptorists. Born in 1696 near Naples, Italy, Alphonsus Maria de Liguori was a child prodigy. Provided with an exceptional education by his noble parents, he earned doctorates in both civil and canon law by the remarkable age of 16. By 20, he was widely regarded as one of the most gifted and successful lawyers in Naples. However, the legal profession left him deeply unfulfilled. After losing the most important court case of his career, Alphonsus experienced a profound spiritual awakening. Much to his father's dismay, he abandoned his lucrative career to enter the priesthood, being ordained in 1726. As a young priest, Alphonsus was driven by an absolute devotion to Christ, dedicating his life to the poor and marginalized. In 1732, recognizing that he could not live comfortably apart from those who needed him most, he left his family and friends to found the Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer, commonly known as the Redemptorists. This band of priests and brothers traveled through rural areas to preach missions, bringing a message of hope and God's redeeming love to ordinary, uneducated people. St. Alphonsus was a brilliant and pragmatic preacher. He wrote over 100 books during his life, with his most influential being his Moral Theology, designed to help everyday people struggling to live good lives without the crushing burden of excessive legalism. He was also fiercely devoted to the Blessed Mother, penning the glories of Mary. Despite suffering from severe arthritis in his later years, his legacy endured. He was canonized and later declared a doctor of the church, remembered as a champion of the poor and a master of prayer.
The Feast of St. Peter in Chains, traditionally celebrated on August 1st, is an ancient and powerful commemoration of the miraculous liberation of the Apostle Peter from prison. This extraordinary event is vividly detailed by St. Luke in chapter 12 of the Acts of the Apostles. During the reign of King Herod Agrippa, a brutal persecution of the early Christian church was underway. Herod had St. Peter arrested and heavily guarded in a Jerusalem dungeon, intending to execute him. Despite being bound by heavy iron chains and flanked by soldiers, Peter slept peacefully. Suddenly, the dark cell was illuminated by radiant light as an angel of the Lord appeared. The angel struck Peter on the side to wake him, and miraculously, the heavy chains simply fell from the apostle's hands. Believing he was seeing a vision, Peter followed the angel past the guards and out the iron gates to freedom. This feast day does not just celebrate the biblical event, it also honors the physical relics of these chains. According to Catholic tradition, the chains from Jerusalem were eventually brought to Rome by Empress Eudoxia in the 5th century. When Pope Sixtus III held these chains next to the chains that had bound St. Peter in the Mamertine prison under Emperor Nero, a remarkable miracle occurred. The 2 sets of iron chains fused together into a single continuous chain. To house this incredible relic, the Basilica of San Pietro in Vincoli, St. Peter in Chains, was constructed on the Esquiline Hill in Rome. For centuries, pilgrims have flocked to this basilica to venerate the chains, which are preserved in a bronze reliquary. St. Augustine himself noted that these iron fetters, sanctified by the touch of the great apostle, are more precious than gold.
On August 1st, the traditional Catholic calendar commemorates the incredible martyrdom of the 7 Holy Maccabees, their courageous mother, and the elder Eleazar. The story of their ultimate sacrifice is recorded in the Old Testament, in the 2nd chapter of the Book of Maccabees. These heroic Jewish martyrs are among the very few pre-Christian figures who are universally venerated as saints in the Catholic Church, recognized for laying the spiritual groundwork for Christian martyrdom. During the 2nd century BC, the tyrannical Hellenistic king Antiochus IV Epiphanes launched a brutal campaign of persecution against the Jewish people, aiming to eradicate their faith. He commanded them to abandon the laws of Moses and adopt Greek customs. The 7 Maccabee brothers and their mother were arrested and ordered by the king to eat pork, an act strictly forbidden by Jewish law. They steadfastly refused, courageously declaring that they were ready to die rather than transgress the laws of their ancestors. Enraged by their defiance, the king subjected the brothers to unimaginable tortures. One by one, the brothers were mutilated and executed right before the eyes of their mother. However, rather than weeping or begging for their lives, this heroic mother stood strong. She offered profound words of encouragement to each of her sons, reminding them that the Creator who gave them breath would mercifully restore their lives in the resurrection. After witnessing the glorious deaths of all 7 of her children, the mother herself suffered martyrdom. Their unyielding faith and refusal to compromise God's law, even in the face of agonizing torture, serve as a timeless testament to the power of divine grace, making their August 1st commemoration a profound moment of reflection for Catholics worldwide.
Thank you so much for watching. If these amazing stories of faith inspired you today, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, leave a comment below telling me which of these 3 events surprised you the most, and share this video with your family and friends to help spread the beauty of our Catholic faith. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into church history. God bless, and see you in the next video.